All right. Hey, I am excited to interview my great friend, more recent friend, Greg Piorkowski, who is an incredible advisor that is absolutely just crushing it, knocking it out of the park here with us and using our programs. And so glad to be partnered with you, Greg, and appreciate you taking a few minutes to come on here and share. If you don't mind, will you just tell everybody a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and kind of how long you've been in the industry?
Absolutely. No, Rich, I appreciate the opportunity to be on here. I've been in the industry since 2005 here in Kalamazoo, Michigan. A lot of people don't know it's the home of the checkered cab and the Gibson guitar. It's kind of our claim to fame. Married, uh, we got 10 kids, so we got a big family.
Wow.
Been in this industry for a long time.
Absolutely. So you've had a lot of success in the industry. So grateful to be partnered with you, and appreciate all the value you're bringing to the Summit Life community. So let me just real quick, just if you don't mind sharing, I know you don't want to brag too much, but maybe talk about just in the last 21 days, in the last 3 weeks, you were telling me you threw out a commission number that you had earned that was pretty cool. So maybe we'll start there, and then I want to ask you some questions. But tell for I think it might motivate some people. Tell me a little bit about what you've done in the last 3 weeks.
And commissions that we've generated as of today in about 21 days has been $84,756
Wow.
just in 21 days.
Yeah, just in the last 3 weeks. And you were telling me let's get into that. So let's talk about real quick. You're writing a bunch of business, utilizing our programs. We'll get to that, but talk about kind of what your pipeline looks like, because you were kind of just sharing with me. It's hard for me to even keep up, but maybe talk a little bit about what you have. That's what you've already done, but talk about some of what you have in your pipeline.
Well, we've got another immediately looking at another 750,000. We've got two different ones at a half a million apiece. Some in Michigan, some in Iowa. And we've got another one for 300,000, and two of them, as I look at our board, for 100,000 that we're looking at there. And then we got some pending cases that we're meeting with. We don't know what they have, but there's a lot in the pipeline that we've been looking at. Oh, and there's one more for 665 that I've been
Wow.
working on for about a year. So, yep, that's another one that's in our pipeline. So,
Wow, that's incredible. So you're absolutely crushing it, and you're utilizing obviously utilizing our different lead programs, and including some of our for our localized campaigns. You're utilizing our obviously the technology. How is the CRM maybe utilizing that? Is that and just some of the training that we do? I know you've been in this business a long time, but maybe talk about just some of the system for any advisors that are out there that are looking to level up their production. Anything you want to share? Any feedback about some of the things we're doing here at Summit Life Group?
well, I can tell you the CRM itself, I didn't know what that really meant until I came, over to work with you, Rich. But prior to that, in my office, I was paying hundreds of dollars a month for a computer software system. If I would have had this CRM back when I first started, it would have been much more productive than what I had. I mean, I can run my whole business literally from my cell phone and have all the client data, everything I need to, dialing, everything I need to run my office in that CRM. So personally, I've been with a couple other different organizations. I don't see a better office management system for both the new and the seasoned agents than what we found here at Summit Life Group.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. And then maybe talk about the big thing that I feel like uh, well, agents and advisors, what at the end of the day, they want to be speaking to people. And so just part of the reason your pipeline is so full, I mean, or maybe talk about that process, that some of the different lead programs that we're doing, just on not even talk about the life side, but just on the annuity side, kind of what that looks like. You staying pretty busy having new conversations.
We are, the leads that you've developed at Summit Life Group, they're very quality. They're people that are looking. They're confirmed leads, their phone numbers, addresses, all that stuff. And uh, the more thing about it is the amount of lead volume that we're getting. It's at a more comparable investment than what I know you'll find anywhere else. Anywhere from different type of annuity leads to high volume leads to the guide to Social Security leads, to just many different areas. Because of those leads, I've been able to fill my book of business very quickly, my calendar. And what I see moving forward, I'm going to have to bring back my office staff to be able to manage all of that. So, I mean, they're the most innovative leads that I see now, knowing what's out in the industry. If an agent's looking for something in the annuity world, there's no better place than what we found here with what we're doing.
Yeah, well, and a lot of it's because of you and because of the value and the community that we have. And you've done, just to kind of give people perspective. You've consistently been a $2-3 million a year producer, and you've had years as much as I think maybe 5 or 6 million in terms of annuity premium in a year. How confident are you that your best years are ahead of you, even this year, in terms of just because you have the ability to speak to so many people and keep your pipeline full? Do you feel pretty confident about that?
I do this year. I believe we're going to break that $6 million mark. Honestly, with what's running, even with where we're moving forward, I thought about, what if I could do $1 million a month? But I really think with what's going on, that's just the tip of the iceberg. With the leads that we have and the training that's available and the support system, as long as you just pick up the phone and dial, and the motto that we have, always be dialing ABD. I don't see breaking $6 million as a doubt at all. Not at all.
Absolutely. Well, hey, I believe that too. So for anybody watching, if you're you believe an experienced advisor can certainly benefit from the community and everything that we have, but also brand new, if agents are looking to get into the annuity space, maybe they're more on the life side, but they're looking to learn about annuities. One of the things that we're doing, and I appreciate you and so many others that are contributing to help educate and train agents and how to navigate over to the annuity space. And I think we definitely provide a lot of training in that regard, because one of the things that we do and is not just want to give people a lead, but we actually want to give people the technology and the training of how to work with that lead and be able to get the support that people need. So anyway, I'm fired up, Greg. The future couldn't be brighter, and I appreciate everything that you are bringing to the team and the community. Anything else you want to share?
Well, the one thing that's important is in the insurance industry, I think about 30 to 40% of the agents out there feel like they're lone wolves, and they could really be big producers. I mean, a lot of those guys could write $500,000 to $1 million a month, but they're by themselves. What Summit Life Group brings to the table is an organizational system to not just personal coaching and mentorship, but it brings the support that you and David have brought to agents to be able to say, listen, we have weekly training, we have daily training. You can plug into somebody, an agent that feels right now that maybe they once did 3 million and they're frustrated because they feel alone. Summit Life Group takes all of that away, and it meets that agent. There's so many out there that are only doing $1 million in premium. Those agents can come to Summit Life Group and at least do $3 million a year in business and change their life because of the support system we have here. I firmly believe that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I believe it too. If someone's doing $1 million a year, I believe someone can easily turn that into $2 or $3 million with the right system and the right support. So and community is so important. You're 100% right. I tell people all the time, I could have never done this business without David and so many others. It's being able to be part of that community, to encourage each other, learn from each other. It's so important. So, and lastly, our big thing is lifestyle. That's why we refer to ourselves the lifestyle IMO, which is really about ownership. We want agents to own and advisors to own their book of business, but it is about lifestyle. One of the things I love you've been doing is you've been having a lot of conversations with people. You'll be out at the park, getting in great shape, by the way, lifting weights. You're doing working out all the time, but you're connecting with leads sometimes outside. The weather's beautiful and you're working in the park, right?
Yeah, actually, this weekend we were out on Saturday and we were out driving around. And now I'm all in. I may be a rare bird, but there's a lot out there. when a lead comes in, Rich, you send me those texts. Hey, there's a lead in, and my phone's beeping. I've got the CRM set up to where I can go right in, and literally, my wife, we're a team. So when she hears that beep, she says, "Pull over." So we found a park on Saturday on a dock, and she was out doing some things, and I'm calling the lead, sitting on the bench, and the ducks are flying, the water's going, and I'm making an appointment and following up. Weeks before, we stopped at another park, and I booked 3 appointments and talked to a client. So you can do this business anywhere. And I'm not good with technology, Rich, you know that. But if I can figure out how to do the CRM on my phone, then anybody can. But yeah, this is a fun business. Summit Life Group makes this business fun. And
Yeah.
when you bring the fun back, you can help a lot of people.
Absolutely, because it's a blast. That's what I mean. That's
Yeah.
what David. We were just talking. It's like so much fun to be winning. It's so much fun to be helping people. So much fun to be part of a community. It's competitive. It's so much fun. And you talk. I'll end with this. You talk about not being good with technology. I don't want to throw you under the bus here, but you've been in this business for 20 years and had never done an e-app. I don't know how people even write an annuity without doing an e-app. So I think it's worth highlighting that you, as an advisor, are utilizing this technology, which is not that complicated, and you're learning a new way of doing things. And you've been in this business for that long and had never done an e-app, which I still am. I don't know if I can even do a paper app. I mean, but absolutely incredible. So, hey, well, I appreciate you hopping on here, Greg, man. It's absolutely awesome to be partnered with you. And I know this is going to be a record year for you, and every year is going to be better after that. So we're fired up. Thanks for coming on.
Hey, I appreciate it, Rich. Thank you.